All right, I'm just kidding, Bill. Okay, all right, now I have a special guest for you tonight, a special treat. It's the first time we've actually had someone do, well, I guess it's not. We have a stand-up comedian here tonight. His name is Chris Edwards. He's from Orange County. He's ran one of the longest-running shows here in Orange County at Dirty Nelly's in Costa Mesa on Thursday nights. It still happens every Thursday nights. Put your hands together for Chris Edwards.
Yeah.
I only have 4 minutes. Shut up. So this happened to me again. I was hanging out in the grocery store, and this lady, stranger, comes up to me out of nowhere, and she's like, "Oh, you know what? You remind me of 2 celebrities," which would have been great if the celebrities weren't Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Todd Bridges. It's okay to leave some shit to yourself every once in a while. That's what I'm saying. Telling me I look like 2 celebrities that no woman has ever fantasized about, that's just me. That's all that is. It happens to me all the time. I did this show the other night, and I get off stage, and then this other black comic gets on stage after me, and he's like, "Oh man, Chris, you sure can't tell you're from Orange County, man. Sure can't tell you're from Orange County. I bet you surf and skydive and snowboard." No. No. I grew up in Orange County, but I'm still very black. I'm very black. Actually, the whitest thing I do is have sex with white chicks. That's the whitest. And if you think about it, that's pretty black. That's not pretty black. Especially if they're a little chubby, that is very black. Not just a stereotype, it's serious. I realized the other day that I'm living my dream, and that's kind of cool. Like, I grew up loving comedy, watching comedy, and now I'm a stand-up comic, and I think that's awesome. But now looking back on it, if I would have realized my dream was so attainable, maybe I would have had some other dreams. Maybe just maybe like owning a house. That would have been nice. That would have been cool. I didn't realize the second part of my first dream was having roommates at 30. I didn't realize that. I told her. Because I'm finally I'm too old to be having roommates. It's very annoying. Because my roommate right now, lovely girl, but she has a pug. Yeah, you know the dog I'm talking about with the squish face and the stupid dog? I hate that dog. I hate that dog. I realized the only reason to own a pug is because it's the closest you can get to actually owning an Ewok. That is the only reason. That's the only reason. And if it did Ewok stuff, I'd be happy with the dog. If it wore a little fur hoodie and had a bow and arrow, I would love that dog. I would love that dog singing a little song. I would invite you over to hang out with my Ewok, but it doesn't do that. What it does do is wait for it to leave my door open just a crack so it can run into my room and have the shit Olympics for 5 hours. That's what that dog does. Its favorite event? Hide the shit. Hide the shit for 2 weeks so Chris can smell it for 2 weeks and not find it. Because he'll just walk around like, I know it's somewhere. I'll be in my shower in the shampoo bottle. This dog's amazing. I love Orange County. I love growing up in Orange County, but some of the guys I grew up with practice what I like to call flawed logic sometimes. We're coming back from a baseball game one night, and I made a couple wrong turns, ended up in a rough part of town. Actually, it wasn't even a rough part of town. There just wasn't a Starbucks and a Gap on every corner, so they were flipping out. And these are grown men, and they are losing. Like, oh my, where are we? Oh my, we're gonna get raped, stabbed, and murdered. And I was like, you guys gotta calm down. We're gonna just got to get directions. We can't get directions. And one of my friends out of nowhere gets all brave. It's like, dudes, calm it down. Nothing's gonna happen to us. Nothing's gonna happen to us because we've got Chris with us. He's black all over, I've seen. And you know, I'm not a punk, but what's Chris supposed to do? I don't understand. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. You know, if it went down and we did get surrounded by like some thugs, I'd be like, hey, brothers. I have brought you gifts. A Range Rover and white slaves. And that's my time. Thank you.
right back. Give it up for Wet Dream. Stand up against the curtains. Both of you guys, side by side. He's interviewing you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
Be quietly.
Hey. Hey. So, what do you think of Duke after you haven't seen him for 20 years? Has he gained weight or looks about the same?
He looks ravishing to me. He's always looked good. I mean, he looks ravishing. He's always looked good. I always sort of looked up to Duke in middle school, and I was one of those kids who was kind of taking the wrong road in life a little bit. He could see me straying a little bit. He took me under his wing, and thanks to him, I'm the righteous, outstanding young gentleman you see before you. It's all thanks to Duke and the crew, you know. Thanks a lot, Duke. It's kind of weird being in the same room after 20 years, but it's like not a day went by.
All right.
I love this guy.
When you were smoking cigarettes in the room,
Yes.
were you ever curious?
Curious about No, I'd say I was more curious as to his suave demeanor and good looks and the way he treats other people.
Hey, how awesome is the Duke Fightmaster show audience?
I think it's awesome. Wally George has nothing on the Duke Fightmaster. I feel like I'm just at home here, and you know, I just want to thank Duke and to all of you again to making me feel so at home. Colliding Hearts has a second home.
All right.
Will you fist me?
I'll fist you.
All right, thanks, John.
All right, well done.
So tonight there was a lot of talk about the power of the cooch. Unfortunately, I don't know what cooch is. Do you know what cooch is?
It's the lower region of a woman.
Do you concur?
I concur.
What's so powerful about the cooch?
Controls the universe.
The universe?
Something.
Doesn't the goat control the universe? The billy goat?
Not
Spice.
the
The cooch spice.
Have you ever used your cooch for wrongdoing?
Viewer. I wouldn't consider it wrong. Absolutely not.
What happened that was not wrong?
I capitalized.
Yeah. Are you a super Duke Fightmaster fan?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Between Leslie and Duke, who has the bigger cooch?
Duke.
It takes a big pussy to not get a job for this one. Powerful. Yes. All right, thank you.